The time of year is it's pivotal to certain aspects of what's being celebrated. So this is Good Friday, which then leads to Easter Sunday, or what's also known as Resurrection Day. Have you ever thought of why it's happening right now? Why is Good Friday and Resurrection Day or Easter? Why is it now? Why is it spring? Why not during the fall? Or why not during the winter? See, Good Friday is representative of the death of Jesus. Easter Sunday or Resurrection Day is the day of his coming back, his resurrection, a rebirth of sorts. Why does it take place now during the spring? It's more than just the calendar. Look at the whole time frame of what spring represents. After coming through a cold winter, a harsh winter, and all the vegetation has died and the trees have lost their leaves, and now it's all starting to bloom again. It's a brand new time. It's a rebirth. And that's the whole aspect behind the celebration of the death of Christ and then Christ living again. But the whole thing is not just about Christ. If it's just about him, then it's stuck in this book. It's just history. No, it's more than that. It's our life. Springtime and the resurrection is about us coming back to life again. It's about the earth coming back to life again. Coming out of a harsh season into a fresh vegetation and leaves blooming. And people notice that and talk about that. And without them knowing, think about this, without them knowing, they're basically talking about resurrection. I heard a lady the other day. Um, she said, "Oh, look at the trees. Look. These are blooming. These flowers are blooming. There's buds, and they're talking about nature, but without even knowing about it, they're talking about resurrection. You see, the whole thing of Good Friday, a death, a burial, and then Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday is about living again. It's about hope. It's about a second chance. I mean, and it's even more than that. It's even more than a second chance. Good Lord in heaven. Some of us have needed 5 chances or 70 chances. And isn't it amazing that every year that we stay on this earth, there's another spring. And there'll be another one. And there'll be another one. It's chance after chance after chance to keep trying, to keep going. You know, if you follow the daily talk, you know I lost a dear friend. My family lost a dear friend to suicide, and I talked about that in one of the daily talks. You can certainly go back and find that. And I talked about how he must have got to the place where there was no hope in his life. He couldn't see it. He couldn't see. He saw Friday, which was the death. the Good Friday, which is representative of the death. But he couldn't look forward to a resurrection day. He couldn't see an Easter. And it's not just this time, but it's about our whole life. The only reason why you get up in the morning, the only reason why I get up in the morning, and we even try, is because we believe there's a resurrection. A resurrection of turning your life around, a resurrection of having another good day. If you had a bad day or a bad season, now is the time when you're looking for a day when hope is resurrected, when a better day is resurrected. And for those people who only get hung up on, well, that's just a religious thing or that's just a Christian thing, and that word has gotten such an ugly connotation to it now as well. It's about seeing a fresh season. It's about being able to walk outside and take that breath of fresh air and say, things are turning around, things are blooming. You know, I told my wife just today how thankful I am. There is a period of time during the day where wherever I'm at, if I'm in the car, I turn the radio off. There's a period of time and I just start being so thankful. Thankful for my family, thankful for where I am, from where we were a year ago, about to lose everything. And we did lose some things. But now we're in the spring of our life. And how many people are waking up to a brand new spring? How many people are throwing that away? It's more than just a date on the calendar where you look at it and say, oh, it says Good Friday. Oh, Sunday says Easter. It's so much more than that. There is a reason why it's now in this springtime. It's so powerful. It is so powerful. And we're not the only ones. Obviously, my story is close to me because it's mine. That's my story. But there are a lot of people out there that are facing the spring of their life now. So many people, things are changed. Where were you a year ago, before this pandemic, when lockdowns were coming and jobs were disappearing and we didn't know what was going to happen? And now there's a spring that is alive and coming alive in our life. Don't lose hope, my friend. Don't lose hope and don't give up hope. In this spring of your life, this resurrection time. This resurrection time. The whole story of Jesus dying and then being resurrected on Easter or Resurrection Day is a story of hope. That he went from death to life, and it brought life to his followers. They watched him die, and then, resurrection, hope for them. But it's more than that. Out of the pages of Jewish writings, right into your life right now. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new time. You've got to see it. You've got to smell it. You've got to taste it. You've got to know that it may be Friday, but Sunday's coming. God bless you.